This weekend is the second round of the Dunlop National Rally Championship, also the first round of the Border Rally Championship. I'm speaking to the press officer and the PRO of the Mayo Motor Club. It is indeed Cathal Doyle. Cathal, you're very welcome to West Limerick 102.
Thank you, Trevor.
Action-packed weekend ahead. Big entry involved this weekend as well. Cathal, you're looking forward to the event, and how's everything going?
Yeah, everything is going well, Trevor. We're just putting the final finishes, I suppose, at this stage now to the rally. Obviously, months of preparation coming to a head now. But entry has been received. We have a strong entry received. As you said, it's counting towards two championships, the Dunlop National and, of course, the Sligo Palace Border. So very pleased with the turnout. We're approaching a maximum entry at this stage. Still taking the odd entry if competitors are looking to get a late one in. But we're near capacity, and it looks like a very strong field to arrive here in Mayo on Friday and Saturday.
The Rally HQ again for this year is the same as last year?
That's right. We're based again in Claremorris, and the Rally headquarters is the MacWilliam Park Hotel. This is our third year in Claremorris. It's a location I think that has proved to be very popular with competitors, officials and spectators alike, because it's got easy access from the N17, so from most parts of the country. And as well as that, it's a fine facility, so we're delighted to be back there for the third time. What is new for 2012 is we have three entirely new stages. The previous 2 years we were based to the south and to the east of Claremorris. This year we're heading north. We're taking in stages in around Ball and Kilchima and Knock. So a new challenge there for competitors and something new for the spectators as well.
The big action, of course, will kick off on Saturday when all the competitors arrive to the MacWilliam Park Hotel in Mayo for their sign-on for recce, and then they've got scrutiny, and then the first car will start on Sunday morning.
That's right, and I suppose before that, really, from the public perspective, the first part of action really is the ceremonial start, which we are running on Saturday evening in Claremorris Town Centre. Now, again, this is the third time we've run this, and again, it's proven to be a very popular event. It's a chance for the public to see the leading drivers and all the local crews as well up close. They're interviewed by Dougie Hughes, and as I say, it's particularly suitable for families with young children and that. And as well as that, there's other entertainment. There'll be music, and there's a rally shuttle and various things going on. So it's a kind of a great opportunity to kick the rally off, and certainly going by the last 2 years, there was a great atmosphere, and hopefully the same will happen again. But then, as you say, of course, the rally itself kicks off on Sunday morning. The competitors, the first cars leave Rally HQ, I think, at 10 to 9 in the morning. There's a quick service before they head for the first of 9 special stages. Now, the route takes in 3 stages repeated 3 times. So the first stage will be running just after 9:30. The second stage around just after 10 o'clock, and the third stage around 10:40. So after that, then there's a service back in Claremorris, and then the loops are repeated twice more. So a total of 120 stage kilometres. So a good test for the competitors, hopefully.
Yeah, and then after the first round over in the Dunlop National Rally Championship, and a couple of new drivers on the scene this year, it's going to be an interesting time for the Mayo Stages Rally this weekend.
Yeah, I think so. Well, last year Kevin Barrett won the Mayo Stages Rally, and he's a number 1 seed. Now, of course, last year Mayo wasn't around of the Dunlop Championship, so I suppose he's going to have his work cut out. He'll have to be on top form to be able to repeat the victory. But just looking at the leaderboard there's 5 Subaru World Rally cars and a Focus World Rally car in the top 6, and I think any of them on the day could certainly be contenders for overall victory. Thomas Fitzmaurice, obviously, he won the last round in Birr, his first national success, so he's on fine form. He'll be hoping to do the same again. Brian O'Mahony at number 3. Now, he has a local man co-driving, John Higgins from Kilchima. So I think there'll be lots of hope around Mayo that we can at least have a winning co-driver. Looking at Niall Maguire again, a man who won Mayo a number of times in the past and a former national champion. On his day, he's certainly up for it, as is Seamus Leonard, a man who always goes well in Mayo. And then, of course, Aaron McHale, again, a former winner of the Mayo Stages and a former national champion. And also, he's a member of our local club. So he was involved last year in the organising of the rally. This year, he's back competing in his Focus WRC. Any of those could compete. Looking beyond that, then, there's absolutely wonderful entry, I think, of escorts. Of course, the Dunlop this year is offering a special prize for the Mark II escort drivers, and the likes of Daniel McKenna, Frank Kelly and David Boyle just are the top 3 that come on the list there. But then also the likes of Camilla Spradley and Rodney Wilton. You know, I think we're going to see an absolutely huge battle in Mayo on Sunday in the escort class. And even then, just looking beyond that again at the group ends, Trevor Bustard was the winner last year, so he's the top seed there. But you got young guns like Shane Maguire and Josh Moffat, like Donna Kelly. And of course, don't forget Roy White. Now, he's competing in Class 15, but essentially it's an S2000, the MG. And that's a car that, if it goes well, could be a serious contender as well for top placing. So all very exciting, I think.
Yes, indeed, Carl. So looking forward to the rally coming up. And again, I'd like to thank you for joining me here on West Limerick 102. And I'd like to wish the Mayo Club, of course, the best of luck for the weekend. For the second round of the Dunlop National Rally Championship and the first round of the Border Rally Championship is the Major Stages Rally on Sunday, the 11th of March.